So endpoint protection is your end devices. Wherever the user is connected, that we will call it as endpoint. Whether it is your mobile phones or your laptops or your tabletops or your tablets, anything which is at the end. Okay, so those are called endpoints. Okay, so this will be very this is where most of the virus will break into the corporate or into the network. So that is why it is very important for us to manage the devices. So now we have here topics that we will be covering. It is endpoint protection, okay, endpoint detection and response, and then antivirus. So how antivirus will work and how endpoint detection and response will work. This we will call it as EDR. Endpoint detection response, this is EDR, and then we have something called host based intrusion detection, okay, HIDS. So there is one more network based intrusion detection system, that it is called NIDS, or it will be just calling as IDS. Okay, so then we have something called app whitelisting and blacklisting. Okay, so then you will have full disk encryption. How you will be doing the complete disk encryption. Okay, so then you will be using your secure boot. Okay, secure boot is, so whenever you try to boot in, okay, that boot record should be protected. So there should not be a virus before booting. Okay. So we'll see one by one here details. Okay. So what is endpoint protection here? Endpoint is end user devices, whether it is a laptop, desktop, servers, anything where end user is involved, and you will be detecting a malicious activity. Okay, so which will be multi-layered, so you will be detecting it. So first you will prevent it. Okay, so if you are not able to prevent, okay, this will be blocking your known malware or exploits or unauthorized software before they get executed. Okay, once they have executed, okay, so you are going to detect it based on the suspicious behavior or anomalies. Okay, so based on that you are going to detect it. Okay, then you will respond. Once you detect it, how you are going to respond, whether you are going to unplug the network cable, or you are going to shut it down, or you are going to format and reinstall it back. Okay, what is your response to this? How you are going to respond? Then your respond, after your response, how you are going to recover it to a clean state. So you got infected, so how are you going to recover it? Okay, so what are your lessons that you have learned after the recovery? Okay, so then once you done the recovery, you are going to now encrypt it. So you will enforce the policies also. Then you are going to whitelist. Whitelist means if those are on my list, then only it will work, or else it won't work. Okay, which will reduce your attack surface. So now you are blocking lot of things which will reduce the attack surface. Attack surface means your exposure. So this is called endpoint protection. So you are going to protect the end user or endpoint here. So now these are the statistics. I don't want to go with the statistics here. So now what is antivirus here? So you might have heard antivirus. So this is where you will have a software which will be running in every server or in every device. Okay. So which is designed to detect or quarantine or remove it. Okay. So this is how it is going to work is it will check the signature matching and the analysis. Okay, and you will be doing it with the known database, threats that are known. So with that you are going to match it and you will see. Okay, so let's say what is signature matching here. Okay, so I will open up one file here. Signature matching is like let me take one file. Okay, so these are the details of a file. Okay, so where you have all these files here. Okay, general, security, all these details. So this is where you will get a signature here. Okay, you don't have a signature file. Let me run it. Okay, on your laptop also you can run it. Let me check if there is MD5 here. MD5 from. Okay, there is no MD5 sum. Let me check with Unix. Connect. This is Rocky Linux. Okay. So let me see if you have MD5 sum. Sum is MD5 sum is checksum is the file created. Whenever you create a file, this will be automatically created. Okay, ls I will type. Okay, let me type here touch file1 dot txt. Okay, so I have created touch with touch command. I created one file. Okay, so if you see it here, this is my signature of this file. Okay, so this will not get changed here. Okay, the virus file, whenever you get a virus file, antivirus will take this signature. Okay, and it will tell to everyone to update the DATs there. Okay, so which will be antivirus will automatically know that this is a virus. Okay, so I will open this file. Okay. So I will add it here. So now I have modified that file. So this MD5 checksum will change now. So this got changed, right? This got tampered here. Okay. So whenever the virus first time it is created, let's say today I created a virus. Okay. I distributed it. So antivirus will fail to detect because it will not have a database. This, let's say this is my virus file. Okay. File1.txt. This is my file. Okay. This is virus. So this will do some damage. Okay, then antivirus will take this signature. Okay, so this signature will not change until I change this virus. That is why it will be unique here. If I change the virus, then your antivirus will not detect now. So this is a different now. I am changing the signature here. So this is what it is called a signature. Every file will have a signature. Based on that only you will be identifying the legitimacy of that particular file. Okay. If you go to any site also, if you are downloading, it will tell the checksum here. Okay. So I will go into my favorite website. Okay, DistroWatch. Okay. So let me download any one here. CacheOS. I will go in CacheOS. Then I will put downloads here. So I am going into downloads. Okay. Signature. Okay. I clicked on the signature. SIG file. Okay. Let's go here with checksum. So this is SHA-256 file. Okay. Save. Okay. Now you see it here. This is SHA-256 of this ISO file. Okay. So let me go back to our Linux here. I will open up SHA 255, 256. These are algorithms. Don't worry about this. SHA 256 some file1.txt. Okay. So I got this output. So once I download this file from Cache Linux, whenever I do, okay, whenever I type the command here, SHA 256 sum of this file after downloading this, okay, this should return the value of this one. Okay. If this is not done, if you are not getting this value, then this got tampered here. So the file integrity is tampered. So the same technique is used by the antivirus here. If there is any virus, this will not get changed. Okay. So that it will leave it marked. Okay. With this they will identify the virus. So that is how you are going to identify the virus with the signature. Okay. So based on the signature scan, you will identify the virus here. Okay. So how it is going to detect? It will detect the file and process event. Okay. What process it is running, how it is running, all that it will take it. So if you see it here, signature database, okay, pattern database of known malware hashes, byte sequences and definitions, updated daily, catches known or cataloged threats instantly. Okay. So whenever so you have seen in movies also. So during crime thriller, they will identify based on the pattern. Okay. This guy. So this guy is a serial killer because of this pattern. So he is following a pattern. Based on that, they will identify, okay, and they will conclude, okay, this is the same guy who killed this guy also, has done this one also. So based on that analysis, they will conclude. So here you will be capturing how it is behaving. Based on that behavior, it will catch that virus. Okay. One is your database where you will get your hashes. Second one is your behavioral. Okay. So why it is behaving anomalous? We will take 2 minutes break. So you have here behavioral analysis and signature database, and you have something called code analysis. Okay, heuristics, where you will be analyzing the codes here. Okay, how it is packing it, how it is camouflaging it, how it is contacting. Okay. So based on that, even without matching the signature also, we will identify it. Okay. So one guy, you can see that suspects also, you can easily identify in the movies. Okay. In Indian movies, you can easily identify who is villain and who is hero. You don't have to research for that. Okay. So just by looking at the faces only, you can tell, okay, this guy will be villain. Okay. So similarly, you will analyze it with the code. Okay. So why you are calling it? Why you want to call? Why you want to update it? So based on that pattern, you will catch it. Okay. So then you will have something called cloud intelligence. Okay. So whenever there is a threat, okay, or there is any virus, okay, it will submit the file to cloud intelligence. So immediately you will get the verdict there, okay, how that file is behaving. Based on that, you will get the response. Okay. So we will be having only our local database. Okay, whatever the signatures that you have, it will identify based on that only. Okay. So now Microsoft has a defender there. Okay. So just it will be doing the antivirus role. So if you look into the antivirus, okay, it will keep on updating every other day. Have you noticed it? Okay. Why it keep on updates means it will get the new signatures. Okay. Yesterday there was 100 viruses that were released by hackers. So I have all that content now. Okay. If anything is running there, I will block it. Based on your setting, I will block that. So that is how you will be doing it. So this is about your antivirus. Okay. So now they are the antivirus detection techniques here. So signature based, if you are comparing files against a database, this is called your fingerprint. Either you will be using MD5 or SHA-256 hash here. Okay. So this is what I have just captured it in this example, MD5 and your SHA-256. Okay. So this is MD5 sum and this is SHA-256. These are mainly algorithms. Okay. So this algorithm, it will use it and it will catch it immediately, and it will be high accuracy for known malware. Okay. If you are doing it on signature based, so you will be detected easily. Okay. So what is the drawbacks of this is blind to unknown or 0-day threats. 0-day means today only it got released. There is no patch for it. Okay. That is called 0-day exploit or 0-day threat. Okay. And it requires constant DB updates. So you need to update every now and then your database. Okay. That is why your antivirus defender will be keep on updating every other day, so that yesterday's last known viruses will be detected. Okay. So if I change the code here, okay, let's say I am writing a Python code. Okay. So I will just change the logic here. I will change the loop, or I will change some the code here. Okay. So let's say I have changed the code here. Okay. Let's say this is my initial file, virus file. What I have done, I have just modified that virus. Once I modified, this got changed. Antivirus will see, okay, this is virus, okay, and this is not a virus. So I have executed little code, byte changes, then it will be hard to detect it is a virus. So these are the signature based detection in antivirus. Okay. Now you have a heuristic analysis, which will be examining the code structure here. Okay. So what are its suspicious traits? Okay. So I don't have to do matching here. Okay. Let's say I will give one example here. Okay. So just by looking at the resume itself, experienced candidate will tell, okay, whether this resume is fake or genuine. Okay. So right now there is a ATS system for that. Okay. Still you can be easily tracked. Okay, whether you are having a genuine experience or fake experience based on the structure, based on the projects, all that it will be identified. Okay. So here it will be identified based on a execution path, how you are executing, where you are going to connect, what you are trying to do, all that it will analyze. Then it will detect. Okay. Catches variants of known malware. Okay. So you have just developed a new malware just by tweaking the code here. So even if you modify that code, that antivirus will detect it. Okay. I know that what you are doing. So this is virus. Okay. Don't do smart things. I know this is virus. Can you please come out? I need to take it back. So like that it will call and it will take that particular virus. Okay. So here you don't have to update the signature here. So it will just detect on the pattern here. Okay. So where you will have high false positive. false positive means so where there is an attack, it will tell there is no attack. So limitation is it is very computational intense, means the process will be keep on running. So this is one drawback. Okay. And then you need to have a skill attacker will anyways break in with this type of approach. And behavioral monitoring is how your system is behaving. Okay. Detects any fileless threads. Okay, there is no file thread. Okay, the malware is sitting in memory. Okay, this easily can be catched. Okay, so it can easily terminate a malicious sub process. Okay, so it will if it checks, okay, this is malicious user, then it will kill that particular user. Okay, so that is how this will be doing an analysis based on the behavioral monitoring here. Okay, I will stop it for today here for cyber security.